So, for my proverb assignment, I had picked the topic of abstinence making the heart grow fonder. I can relate to this topic on a couple different levels, and I feel like you will be able to. Growing up, we've all had the opportunity to spend a little bit of time away from some of the people that may mean most to us in our lives, whether it be family members, close friends, your significant others, or even a family pet. You may notice that when the time is up that you guys have spent apart and you are finally reunited, you appreciate that person more, you appreciate spending time with that person more, and you may find that time has value now. Growing up when I was a kid, me and my sister were able to go on shopping trips with my mom, and when we were done with that shopping trip, my mom would always reward us with a little treat if we were good on that trip. And the treat that I always got to pick was a Kit Kat. Now, we didn't go shopping every week, it was about every other week, depending on what my mom needed. So I was deprived of my Kit Kat for about 2 weeks. So when I finally got to go on that shopping trip and I finally got my Kit Kat, the value of that Kit Kat was so high because I had spent so much time away from it. I appreciated the Kit Kat more. It had a lot of value. It was just the best thing ever, and I still remember it to this day. I can relate to abstinence making the heart growing fonder now because I've been with my boyfriend for about 2 years. During the summer and a little bit of the fall and the spring, he works out of state. And when he's working out of state, I'm going to college and I've been working 2 jobs. So there's really no downtime for the both of us. At the end of the day, we're both tired, we're ornery, we don't really have the time or really want to talk to each other. We just want to go to bed, or in my case, I want to study and just relax a little bit. So it makes the relationship a little bit harder. It puts a strain on us. So when he gets home on the weekends, the time that we have together is very valuable. We've been so deprived of each other. We finally get to sit down, we have a meal, we get to talk about things that have been going on, the new, the old. Just basically just getting to catch up with each other is the best feeling. I definitely notice that in the wintertime when he's home, he gets on my nerves. So definitely the value of time that we have together during the winter is decreased if you're considering the value of time that we have together in the summer. The value of the time in the summer is heightened because we're separated for so long. So I definitely get to experience this firsthand. My interpretation of absence making the heart grow fonder is basically it is what it says it is. You spending time away from somebody makes you appreciate them more. You appreciate the time you have together. Whereas if you're together all the time, you may get sick of that person. You guys get in such a routine that you know each other's every step, and things just get a little bit annoying. So when you get to spend some time away from each other, things become more valuable because the time together that you have, you get to cherish, and it's kind of rare. Some of the things I have looked up online is how abstinence, making the heart grow fonder, if it is true, if it's not true, and actually how it affects your heart, which was kind of cool to see. On the internet, there's definitely some websites that disagree that abstinence doesn't make the heart grow fonder, and actually that it is reverse. And since I do get to experience this firsthand, I obviously do believe that it makes your heart grow fonder. So I looked at the articles that had talked about making your heart grow fonder, and they basically had stated what I had said, that spending time apart, it increases the value of time you get to spend together. But the thing that I found was interesting is what it actually does to your heart being away from somebody. Apparently, it does some damage on your heart, actual damage, that can't be repaired, and depending on the time you spend apart from somebody, depends on how much damage is done, which I found was kind of crazy to read. But so for this speech that I had just given, I had explained my proverb, how absence making the heart grow fonder, how it affects the time you have together with somebody, how time has value now, and just all the cool different things that go along, and some of my experiences that I've had experience with time and being away from other people. So I hope you enjoyed this speech, and thank you.